What are the consequences of taking out a payday loan in California? In some situations it can garnish wages or even evict you. These are just two of the consequences of taking out a payday loans in California. Here is a more detailed list of other consequences. Just read on. If you have an emergency that requires cash in your bank account and it comes up unexpectedly, you might find yourself out of work because you cannot get the money until you can provide proof of how much the bill will be. This is an inconvenience that can create a situation where you have to use a cash advance on your credit card for some time. If you miss a payment, it will automatically escalate your rate of interest and possibly your period of payments. It can also stop payment penalties. This can be particularly frustrating if you are not making the minimum payments required. It can also cause damage to your credit report. Another problem with using cash advances is that the money you take out on them can be paid back with interest. And your outstanding balance can get bigger. Payday loans in California have interest rates that can reach up to 9%. The consequences of using a cash advance can also lead to damage to your credit rating. In some cases this can lead to the suspension of your credit cards. This can occur if you are sued or if your credit report shows that you have had a bankruptcy or foreclosure on your credit report. Even if you use a cash advance in a legal way, it can still lead to a financial disaster if you fail to make your payments. It may become a drag on your credit score. Also, if you have a poor credit score, you can find yourself paying high interest rates on any money borrowed. Just as with most lending, there are things you can do to minimize the negative effects of using a payday loans in California. First, get a copy of your personal credit report to make sure that it does not show anything on it that is very likely to result in the suspension of your credit cards. If you have had a bankruptcy on your credit report, look into it. Another thing to do is to get a copy of your paycheck stub so that you can see whether there are any items that are unpaid on your behalf. Then you can pay them off with a cash advance. Paying off your bill on time can really help. One thing that can protect you from a loss of employment because of a payday loan in California is to get some counseling before you borrow. There are loans available that do not put you into default or a serious penalty. They help you get rid of some of the problems that can arise with payday loans. You should get some guidance from an attorney before you get involved with payday loans in California. When you see the consequences listed here, just think about what you can do to avoid them.